Welcome back to the Red Wings Report with Strings and Pucks. This is Jeremy Laura, the stuttering guitarist. We're 3 weeks away from training camp. The roster is set. Deals could still be made, but shy of anything happening, this is who they've got. And that means you're looking at the competition for who had a great summer, who's going to be the next Marco Kasper, who's going to be the next player to come in, take a job on the Red Wings and be a core piece moving forward. So defensively, we don't know what's going to happen over there. We have to see ASP on the ice in North America against NHL talent. But what we do know, what we do have in Grand Rapids, Amadeus Lombardi, Nate Danielson. These two centermen are both primed to do almost exactly what Kasper did last year. The big difference right off in the stats, Danielson, who will be 21 coming up here, he's 6'2", already listed at 187. He's put on weight. He could be, in the mid 190s at camp. You don't know. As his frame gets bigger, his confidence grows. He had 12 goals, 27 assists in 71 games last year. And compared to Lombardi's initial year in the AHL, Lombardi 70 games, almost the exact same amount of games, only had 5 goals, 21 assists. So Danielson's ahead of the curve in scoring, just compared age to age. But last year, Lombardi came out of the gate incredibly strong, leading to even an injury-shortened season to 44 games, 19 goals, almost 4 times what he scored the year before, same amount of assists in 21. So 40 points, 44 games, 0.93 points per game. Lombardi seems primed to grab a spot. He needs to stay healthy. But Detroit doesn't ignore the height difference, the size difference. Lombardi was quoted that he knows he needs to put on weight in the gym this year. So I think even though they're a year apart, I think Danielson has the edge coming into camp. His two-way game, I can't argue he's the best two-way centerman not in the NHL that Detroit has right now. His 200-foot game, Danielson plays all over the ice. He has an incredible amount of patience as well. Lombardi, he attacks the net. He especially attacks the offensive zone. He's going in to shoot. 19 goals, 21 assists. When your goals and assists are that close together, you're shooting more than you're passing. Danielson, 12 goals, 27 assists. He's going to look to find a teammate or shoot for a rebound. Danielson fits the mold of the two-way centerman Detroit's after. 6'2". At some point, he'll be right around 200 pounds in the next couple of years, if not, in the next year or so. Right shot centermen, they do bring something different to the face-off dot. So even if he's a winger, let's say he comes in and does exactly what Kasper does, he's on Larkin's wing, he's going to see face-offs just because of wave-outs. Those big right shot centermen, they do bring something different to the table. The pragmatic issue is if Danielson makes it, then you've got Larkin with 2 right shot wings because Raymond would be on the other side. It doesn't matter. It's going to be who's the best player. They've had plenty of times where there were no right-handed shots in the organization, so they had all lefties at one point. So comparing the numbers, even though Lombardi's last year was way stronger per game, an injury-shortened season, needs to put on weight in the weight room, needs to be able to avoid injury coming forward. I still think he'll get a look, but heading into camp right now, side by side, these two, Danielson, he has the edge. I think it's his position to grab, and this could be a carbon copy of Marco Kasper from last year. They go into camp, preseason, let's say Danielson and Lombardi are both there to the last preseason game of the year. Looks like they've earned a spot. They get sent down anyway. Injury happens early in the year. One of them gets brought back up. In my mind, at this point, side by side, Nate Danielson wins it right now. That's just based on his projected development, the way he plays the ice at 200 feet, and quite frankly, the way the organization seems to be incredibly high on him. They almost aren't treating him like he's ultimately Grand Rapids bound when they talk about him. So let me know what you think in the comments. It's head to head, it's Lombardi, it's Danielson. I apologize for the AI image. No matter how many times you ask, you cannot make Danielson go from being a left shot to a right shot once ChatGPT has him as a left shot. But let me know what you think. Do you agree? Is Danielson the guy that when you get to camp and when you're done, if he's not on the roster opening night, he'll be the very first call up? Lombardi, he's hungry, he's going to have something to prove, and with the schedule, he should have a chance to stay up as well. He just needs to stay healthy. On the side, I think Carter Mazier is almost a lock to grab a spot at some point, but I think he projects as a bottom six forward. He's going to be on the PK. He's going to be physically intimidating. He put on 15 pounds, already a strong skater, again needs to stay healthy. But for me, it's the battle of the centermen. It's Danielson versus Lombardi, and at this point, with camp 3 weeks away, I think Danielson has the edge. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.